So I heard that Owen Benjamin is now questioning the moon landing.
We didn't go to the moon. And I'll say it over and over and over again until people either leave me the fuck alone or learn.
He's actually decided to become a skeptic. And I wanted to pose this video as sort of an open message and an open challenge, really, to Owen Benjamin. He said that flat Earth may very well be just controlled opposition to discredit anybody who questions the moon landing.
And another thing to watch out for is people just talking about the Earth being flat. Questioning the moon landing is not saying the Earth is flat, and I believe there's a good argument that it's a false, controlled opposition. Where if you get enough people to believe the Earth is flat, that discredits, as soon as someone questions NASA's narrative, you're immediately lumped into a group of people that believe the Earth is flat.
And fair enough. I understand that flat Earth sounds ridiculous. I thought the same thing when I first heard about it. Then I got me a pair of binoculars, and then I eventually got me a P1000. I zoomed in onto the horizon, and well, that's really the nature of the challenge here. Owen, you quite admirably said that we probably live on a globe because the math checks out.
Maybe you're right in the end. Maybe I'll see some information that says the Earth is flat. Highly, highly doubt it. The math checks out.
I want to ask you if this math checks out. You can see I'm zooming in here with the P1000. Dear, 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 what is that in the distance? See that? That's a lighthouse. 13.8 miles away. Let's talk about math checking out. According to the 24,901 mile circumference ball Earth, this lighthouse that is 13.8 miles away is supposed to be hidden by just about 80 feet of the Earth's curvature, meaning the bottom 80 feet of the lighthouse should be hidden behind a wall of water. And you've had there's been a lot of atheists, globetards, who have attempted to debunk it, and they're literally just grasping at straws in a desperate attempt to pretend that the obvious evidence, observable, right, anyone can go out and repeat this, isn't there. And people will say, oh, it's because refraction's bending the light up over the curve. Really? 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 Refraction? Well, according to the mainstream Glober's calculator for calculating Earth curvature, even with your standard refraction, the lighthouse should be hidden by roughly 60 or so feet of Earth's curvature. Pretty much the entire lighthouse is visible. So that is my challenge to you, Owen Benjamin. Please explain to me why objects that should be hidden by Earth's curvature are magically appearing above it. And I'd also like to say that the age-old proof we live on a ball, like Aristotle, which was actually misattributed to him. It wasn't actually Aristotle who had this proof. It was someone a few hundred years after Aristotle. But the age-old proof of, I can see ships disappearing bottom up into the distance.
We've known about the planet's curvature for over 2,000 years. The ancient Greeks figured out that the Earth is round based on several pieces of evidence, including their observations of ships going over the horizon line.
Well, how do you know that what you're seeing is actually the ship disappearing bottom up, when apparently there's all kinds of crazy refractive effects according to the globetards? How do we trust anyone's observations when looking out of the horizon when there's apparently all these variables taking place? And that's a challenge. Maybe you can answer the question.
Be sure to check out my BitChute channel, where I'm currently receiving hundreds of times more views than on my censored YouTube channel proportionally. The link is below.
Holy crap, guys. Can you see that? The Earth is freaking cat. Check them out, guys. The brand new The Earth is Cat t-shirts are now available. They come in a variety of shirts and colors. I also got some great mugs available. Sweater hoods. Get yourself one of these The Earth is Cat t-shirts. I'll put a link to them in the description below. Get one from yourself right now.
Fight back against YouTube censorship by supporting me on Patreon. You'll also get access to exclusive, never-before-seen videos and other perks like monthly Google Hangouts with me, free books and t-shirts, and more.